It's been a wild ride of a morning. My 5-year-old, he struggles in the morning, and I used to too as a child, so I can't say much about it. But he will not get up and get ready. It's like a whole fight and song and dance every single morning to try to get him ready. And I am 22 weeks pregnant, going on 23 weeks pregnant at 38 years old. So I'm exhausted, y'all. If I don't know if it's the age, but this pregnancy feels different. I have two other kids. So this is my third round, but the exhaustion is real. I'm just always tired. I'm sitting right here and tired. I've been up since 6 o'clock. I've showered. I've gotten ready. Obviously, now I'm at work waiting for my first client to come. But the exhaustion is real in this pregnancy. And I think the fears are real too. I think this year has been a really rough year for me with a lot of grief and pain and loss, and the obsessive thinking about what could go wrong or what could happen, and is just it's strong, and I try to like check those thoughts. I try to calm those thoughts. I try to distract those thoughts, but the thoughts are there and the thoughts are strong, and I'm just always scared that something's going to happen. I mean, it's been a bad year, so it's like, it's like just that would just be a continuation of what's already been hectic and hard and sad and bad. So I think I hold my breath until every doctor's appointment, just hoping that, okay, everything's going to be fine. I look forward to every little movement I feel in the baby, just as reassurance that she's okay and that it's going to be fine. But it's tough. It's tough having this many just kind of negative, obsessive thinking. And I'm not a negative person. My family tends to be negative on the negative side, especially my mom. But I'm a pretty upbeat, positive person. I try to stay positive. I try to choose happiness every day. I try to stay in that headspace because I know negativity will just bring you down. And I know a lot of things are just out of my control. Like, I can't control all of the things that's been thrown at me this year. I am only able to control how I've been responding to them, and I haven't been responding to every single one of them in the best ways. I think I'm just responding in the ways that I feel like is best, I guess, in the moment when they're happening. And when I reflect back and I look back, I'm like, oh, maybe I could have done that better, responded differently there. But in the moment, it's really hard to think about how you should respond or what you should say or what you should do. It's just more about how your body naturally reacts and how it just naturally comes. And so I've been working on that. As y'all know, this is a journey to becoming a better me. It's not easy and it's not linear. Healing is not a linear journey. Grief and walking through grief is not a linear journey. I'll be grieving for the rest of my life, especially my dad, who's such an important person to me. He'll be gone for the rest of my life. And I won't see him and talk to him again until our next life, until I see him in the afterlife. So it's been really difficult knowing. I replay the last time we've talked. I replay the last time what we did together. I replay the fact that I wish I knew that was going to be the last time that I'd seen him or talked to him, because I would have said things differently. I would have done things differently. Not that it was bad. It wasn't bad. The last time that we spent time together, it wasn't bad at all. We ate together. We laughed together. We said, I love you. I kissed him on the forehead, and it was actually a really great moment. I was with my kids. He got to see my boys, who he absolutely just adored. So it was a great moment, but I didn't know it was going to be the last moment. Had I known it was going to be the last moment, I would have spent more time. I would have held on tighter. I would have stayed longer. I would have done a few things differently in that moment. I would have told him how much I love him and how sorry I am for the things that I wish I could have changed even before that moment, even after that moment. But you can't rewind time. And that's what grief does. It makes you look back and it makes you think that, if that's what hindsight does too. It makes you look back and wish that you could change things, but I didn't have the knowledge that I had now then. If I did have the knowledge that I had now then, I would have made different decisions. I would have chosen different things. I would have done things differently, but I didn't have that knowledge. I only had the knowledge based on that moment and the moments before that. So I made decisions based on that. And now I have regrets, and regrets are a tough thing, but I love my dad, and I'm thankful for all the moments that we had together, good, bad, ugly, every single moment that I had with him. But I think that grief and that fear and that pain is so strong that it just is like a cloud over my life right now. And it's only been, 3 months since I've lost him. And I think it just causes so much fear in so many different aspects of my life. I think because I'm 38 and I'm pregnant and I'm considered, I guess, high risk, almost like geriatric. They used to call it geriatric. I don't think they call it geriatric anymore. I forgot what they call it. But since I'm considered that, I think that just because I didn't used to be this way, I didn't used to think so. I didn't used to be so fearful that something bad would always happen. I think just because there's been so much roughness this year, it's been really affecting my mind and my headspace, and I'm going to really try to work on that. I'm going to try to do things differently in the morning so I can start my day in a better way, and a more healthier way, and a more positive way. So I really want to work on that, because I really don't want to be in this space all the time. It's a hard space to be in, to start your morning, because then I have to collect myself, and then I almost have to compartmentalize and click it off, because I have to be present for my clients. I can't worry about what's going on in my life, in my head, because I have to be here with them. I have to be here with my clients. I have to be in the moment with them, in their moments, and help them through their hardships. So just because I'm a therapist doesn't mean that my life doesn't get hard and that I don't have moments. I just have learned to separate that when I am in this office, in this room with my clients, and to put that away and to check it at the door. And then when I'm done for the day, it comes right back. I pick it back up. But I do have that ability to check those. I could be in the moment with my clients. My clients don't even know the struggles that I'm going through. They don't even know the things that I'm walking through. Because I don't want their sessions to be about me. Their sessions are about them. They're going through enough of their own stuff, and that's why they're coming in here. So I want to be here to walk through that with them, to guide them, to hold their hand through it, so we can work through their pain and their grief, or their whatever they happen to be going through, their anxieties, their obsessive thinking, their fears, their whatever they're walking in the door with, and processing and trying to work through and trying to gain control over. So I really try to separate myself from what's going on in my mind when I'm with my clients. And I say I do a fairly good job at that. I really do feel like I do a good job. I am human. So sometimes, when things hit me like that's very similar to what I'm going through, it hits me, and I try to hold it in, and it does trigger me. But I think I do a great job at trying to keep my composure and to hold it in, and to collect my thinking and my thoughts, and just to come back to the present moment and be with my clients. I have learned to do that, to come back to the present moment, to ground myself when I get triggered, and to come back to the present moment. So I'm making sure that I'm showing up for them in all of the ways possible. But yeah, lots happening in life. I mean, it's just a domino effect. That's life, right? I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have another day. It is cloudy today, but I'm still grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful for my kids and my family. Even with all the ups and the downs and the turnarounds and the hardships, I am extremely grateful. I'm grateful to be able to vent and to talk to social media. And I know sometimes it's just like a strain of thoughts, and sometimes does it even make sense? But life is hard, but life is also beautiful, and there's so much good in life. And I just want to start focusing more on the good. I want to choose happiness. I want to choose healthiness. So it's a work in progress, and it's not an everyday thing, and it's not linear, but I'm going to keep fighting. And I hope y'all keep fighting along with me.